How's it going, everyone? I'm the Wild Goose, and this is an Escape From Tarkov video. Today, we're talking on ways you can improve your survival rate in, you guessed it, Factory. Let's break it down. If you're new to Tarkov, Factory is the closest quarters map Tarkov has to offer. 6 players total can be on this map, and it's all indoors, enclosed. There's an underground bunker system, there's a multi-story office in there, and it's all close quarters. And if you're new, it's going to terrify you, like everything will in Tarkov. But what's amazing about Factory is it gives you the opportunity to PvP like nowhere else. And by that I mean it's quicker, fast-paced, and the map's super small, so it's a little bit easier to learn. So this brings me to my first point. If you're loading up Tarkov, you're going to want to start warming up in general, whether you're playing Factory or not, in an offline raid. And when you go to that offline raid, make sure you're setting the AI amount to Horde, and you're just playing with the difficulty as in online, and you're just warming up, sprinting around, hip firing, you're trying to one-tap the head, you're trying to sprint and shoot, you're trying to walk and shoot, everything you can imagine, just go for it. Play as you would if you're the ideal Chad that you want to be, so to speak, and that's going to be a great warm-up for you to start for the rest of what we're about to talk out. Along with playing that offline raid, the thing you're going to want to do is set up a plan and a goal for each of your matches. Obviously, the title of this video is surviving, and that's going to be our main focus, but a lot of times I feel like players confuse that with absolutely dominating in PvP. Which is our goal. We'll definitely play aggressively to do this and try to get some good PvP, but survival is the ultimate goal. Which is our goal. We'll definitely play aggressively to do this, and we'll try to get in some good PvP, but survival is the ultimate goal. Getting out alive. So to do that, either you have to do nothing and hide in a corner and then find extract in 7 minutes, or get enough XP that you get the survive status, which I'm pretty sure, unless it's changed, is about 550 XP, and then you can escape. So let's break down how we're going to accomplish escaping and what we can do. As I was saying, we're going to be more than less aggressive, and that's the first point I want to talk about. In order to survive in PvP solo, especially in Factory, sitting still for long periods of times, I find, gets me killed more often than not, actually hiding, as opposed to repositioning and trying to pick up on the clues that let me know where the enemy's at. So there's a couple clips that we'll play and have you watch just to see some of these principles I'm about to talk about. Firstly is making sure you're holding corners. You're coming up, and as you're moving through the map, you're taking and clearing your ground. What I mean by that is you're clearing your corner and you're moving into a position to where you own your space. You know kind of what's behind you, and you're not sure what's ahead, but you have some clues, you've been listening, that you can peek the corner aggressively. Now, when we peek a corner, one of the things I want to bring up is you're going to kind of want to ADS just a bit before, and then do the peek out to the right, and make sure you're looking down the hallway as quick as possible, ideally in the right-hand peek. Don't have your gun down and then ADS as you're turning. Like, sometimes turning with ADS, without an ADS is fine. However, I want you up and ready, so you're always ready to clear the sector and engage. And then from there, set what your next point's going to be. This is part of just what the aggression is. And there's a couple different obstacles you're going to cross in Tarkov, like staircases, hallways, doorways, all sorts of different things. So my biggest point there is make sure you're pieing off everything you can. And by pieing off, I mean you're coming up to whatever this feature is. So let's say it's a staircase, and as you come up to the staircase, you're looking up and you're clearing to the right, and then as it switches back on you, you want to make sure you're kind of peeking up and seeing if you can see above you a level. In Factory, you'll notice that you can kind of see that next flight or that next landing from the bottom of the stairs. So you're always going to want to look to do that as you progress up. Stairs are pretty scary to clear, but I think you got it. And yeah, just move aggressively through the map. Side of that, and while you're doing that, you're going to want to pay attention to clues. As you're clearing a corner, as you're pushing up to the wall, do you hear footsteps? How close? How loud are they? All right. Do you see dead bodies nearby? Maybe there's some blood splatter, so someone took a hit that might lead to letting you know the guy you just heard's injured. And then you're going to enact. Keep moving forward, assessing those clues, and taking it. I have a couple examples of ways I've assessed clues that I'll play for you here. One of them is I was on a staircase and I could hear there's 2 levels in factory. There's an underground and then the above ground, and I could hear movement. I thought it was underground, so I jumped down, cleared the underground real fast, and then I realized through the metal I heard he was coming up a staircase. So I quickly peek back up, catch it, and I kind of overshot, and you'll see that in the video. Then I come back down and take the guy out. But all the while I was using the context clues to guide me. You can also see if you use these poorly and you're too aggressive, which I'll play immediately after this clip where I survive, is it can get you killed if you're not actually paying attention, and it happens really quick. Culminating all of these really is the concept that really sums it up. Be scrappy. You're on the move, you're looking for what it is, you're ready to engage, and you're looking for an exit at all times, and you're looking for your next point to accomplish your goal. Because remember, we're establishing goals in the beginning of the match, and we're moving to it. I have a clip that I'm going to show you where I went into factory hoping to, really my goal was just to kill someone and make it out alive. I only wanted to get a kill. I didn't care about the loot. I didn't care about anything else. I just wanted to engage with PvP and try to test some of these things that I was going to be talking to y'all about. So as we do that, I start in, I play it cautious because I hear a lot of footsteps. I get out of a notoriously fatal hallway, and in that I get some clues that someone ran into the office area of factory, and I believe they went all the way to the top. So I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and get in and clear that staircase, get up to the 3rd floor. And as I do so, I enact a lot of these principles we're talking about. And as we get to the top, engage with players, fast forward through it, you'll see at the end, I end up breaking both my legs, I'm getting blacked out, and I run completely out of ammo, and I still make it out of the raid. So let's break that down, and hopefully you can apply some of it.
Забыл, что тебе батон в будку закидывают. Левый коронный, правый по коронной. Ах ты шалава! Ах ты ебагло! Нехороший вы, блядь, человек.
I'm going to push across and try to get a right side peek, because I think he's in the office area.
I can smell you.
Please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. I'm so broke, bro. Please, bro. Oh, la, 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 la.
Wait, are y'all a four-man?
No, I'm a fucking broke solo with a pistol and 3 bullets in it.
Alright.
Я к барыгам, а потом по бабам. Быстро! Вроде никого.
Гнида!
Да вот он! Резче давай, пошел! Пиздюк! Хуйло, вот хуйло, конец тебе! Давай, мочи их! Пиздец, мраки ебаные! И чё там, бля, вопишь, упырь? Шо? Что, ебать? Слышал? Чё, обосрался? Ты где? Сука, привязана. Сука! Гнида.
To be effective at all of what you just saw, though, one thing that really helps and that new players who've never played the map will not have is map knowledge. It greatly helps to have a plan and to know where you can go. In order to do this and become more effective, you'll just have to memorize your extracts. I have a couple favorites. I like the factory exit, and then I believe it's gate 0, which is the main one that you see me shoot at a guy in that last clip as he's running to it. Those are my 2 favorites, and I kind of really just rely on going to those. So I would urge you, as you're playing and learning this, learn some good exits, learn your routes to get out, because you'll drastically increase your survival rate when you can get a plan in place and you just have a habit out of it almost. Now, don't get complacent in your habit. Make sure you're becoming aware, and in fact, by having that route that you like, you'll be able to pick up on other clues, what sounds. You'll know when you hear metal nearby, if it's loud, oh, that's like right outside my window, I need to be careful about that, so here's what we're doing with it. All right, guys, that sums up what I really wanted to talk about and show you. I hope you had a lot of fun with this video, and I hope you get out there and really try a lot of these principles. Please like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and I look forward to seeing you around in Tarkov. Good luck.